Welcome back to the Mountain Morning Show right here on Park City Television. Right now I'm joined by Rob Harter, who's the Executive Director of the Christian Center of Park City, and we're going to talk about one of the many ways that they give back to our local community here in Park City. Rob, how are you doing today?
I'm doing good.
Excellent.
I thought, maybe we could start with my Olympics and my past history.
You got
okay?
10 gold medals. No, I'm just kidding.
Exactly. Yeah, in my basement when I watch the Olympics. That's it. That's all I have. That's all. I have no game.
I feel like an Olympian too, don't worry.
You are an Olympian, actually.
Yes. Well, thank you so much for coming on.
Absolutely,
really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Before we get into the Tuesday night dinners, I wanted to talk about some of the construction that's been going on at the Christian Center. What's the progress status update on that?
I'm glad you asked, because I think a lot of people are still wondering, are we open for business, for example? How's it going? So the old building is being remodeled. It will be finished hopefully July 1st of this year, but we're open for business. So all of our operations are open. You can come in Monday through Saturday, actually, our normal hours. In fact, if you want to go to our administration, you just kind of go up this little ramp. It's right next to the construction. I know it seems intimidating, but we are open. So if you want to come by, don't be intimidated. We are available, and everything is open. Counseling, receiving, thrift store, food pantries. So that's kind of the quick update. If you want a tour, we're giving tours now, hard hat tours, both to our current building, the new one, as well as the one under construction. And if we get a special PCTV discount for that tour, and there's a zip line tour as a part of that. So that is a little bonus, for people that are really adventurous. Just kidding. There's no zip line tour. I'd like to make one, but the contractor didn't let me to.
That'd be pretty great. How amazing would that be? But that's awesome that you guys are still open, fully operational during this time. And I'm sure a lot of people are passing by thinking, I wonder if I could stop in. You definitely can. Go and pay Rob a visit. They would love to have you, right?
It'd be great. It'd be great to have you.
Excellent. Well, let's get right into our topic for today, which is your Tuesday night dinners. You guys do a great job at giving back to the seasonal workers here in Park City. They're a large part of our workforce, and they mean a lot to us. They kind of help everything run smoothly during our hottest time of the year, which is winter, obviously. And you guys do a great job at giving back to them.
Thank you. Really good point. I mean, we wouldn't be able to really function with all of our resorts and the restaurants and all the different things that we get. Most of that is taken care of by these seasonal workers. And so we always just have this perspective, not only thank you for all that you do for the community, but this is really for them, it's a cultural experience. It's often their first time in America, certainly the first time in Park City. So we want them to make sure they have a really good experience in Park City and in America as a whole. In fact, we have 2 Argentinian students, and it's just so fun to kind of introduce them to our culture, but also learn about their culture at the same time. So we've really enjoyed that. And Tuesday night dinners, so thank you to the community, by the way, that comes out and supports that. Every week we have a different group come and provide the food, and they help volunteer, and they provide all the extras, the support, if you will, so that we can have a great time. And we've gone to the jazz game, we've done different special things with karaoke and special games, and this will be no different. So Tuesday night's going to be at the Park City Library, so thanks to the library for opening up their place there. So it's going to be, it starts at 6 o'clock. Now it's technically, you can stop by and just say hello if you want, but we've got all of our volunteers for this Tuesday, but then next Tuesday is always something we're looking for, more volunteers.
Excellent. So you guys give an opportunity for these kids to kind of experience their culture and the world around them. They have a lot of work to do while they're here, but they have plenty of time off as well, and they get to enjoy not just the resort that they're at and they're most of the time living at. They get to explore all of Utah, and you guys give them kind of that opportunity, which is fantastic. I know that this Tuesday is on the heels of Valentine's Day. Is there going to be any speed dating or anything going on?
We're going to create some fun things for that. Absolutely. It's funny how America celebrates Valentine's more than probably a lot of other countries, we've learned, but certainly we still have some fun with that. So I'm not sure about speed dating, but we're gonna have some fun where we open it up and are creative and just make it a fun time for them.
Fun experience for them.
Yeah, totally. It's super fun. So.
And how do they just have to show up, or do they have to RSVP, anything like that?
They just show up. We've done this so many years now. We always probably have more food than enough, but what we often do is we give them doggy bags, if you will, so they can just get boxed food afterwards, and they have meals for the rest of the week, actually, because they've told us before, often the meal they get on Tuesday night is the best meal of the week. Outside if they stay at a resort or a restaurant, they get free food there, or discounted food. But otherwise, it's like home cooked food. So these volunteers from the community make the food. We've had this guy that brought salmon from Alaska.
Wow.
And it was just incredible. So, that kind of level. And so they're so happy. So there's always enough food. So yes, if you're watching and you're an international student, seasonal worker, come by tomorrow night, 6 o'clock, and there'll be plenty of food and lots to go around.
At the Park City Library.
That's it.
And what else is going on? What's on the agenda for the rest of this kind of spring season, I guess you could say, with the Christian Center?
Yeah. It's hard to believe, but Easter is not that far away. It's the first weekend in April, actually. It's April 1st. 1st, which is really ironic. But we've got this, it's like, wait, April Fool's Day. I mean, but it's coming up in March. We have this, what we call Easter baskets. And we were just talking earlier before the show. Easter basket is one of those things you don't really think much about until you don't have one. And so we want to make sure every child has one. So all the different families we work with that are typically low income here in the community, we make sure every child that goes through our food pantry gets one. And then we also work with the Native American tribe, the Go Shoot Native American tribe. Everyone on the reservation gets one of these. So it's a really special thing, and it's kind of simple. You can bring chocolate, you can bring little bunnies or games, little toys, drop them off at the Christian Center, and you can either, actually there's going to be an assembly opportunity.
I was going to ask.
So if you want to do that, you can talk to Pete Stoughton at our program director. Otherwise, just come on by, drop your things off. We'll assemble them, and we'll deliver them the last week of March. And
then you all at the Christian Center, you deliver them, as you said, and then you can either come pick them up or be delivered. And you guys are giving them to a lot of kids that, like you said, if you never know what it's like until you don't have one. And I'm sure you don't want to be one without. So you guys are doing a fantastic job at keeping everyone involved and giving back to the community. We thank you so much. We have to just say, absolutely.
It's so fun.
Doing great.
Thank you.
And how can we as a community help the Christian Center? What can we do? Can we volunteer? Can we donate? What can we do?
All the above. You can go to our website, ccfpc.org. There's volunteer opportunities there. You can volunteer, you want to do once a week if you're really excited and really motivated, or you could do like the Easter basket event. We have Hike for Hunger coming up, Back to School Basics in the summer. So there's different things that during our seasons you can jump into and do a one-time thing. You can always donate, financially, go online and do that. Plus we receive all, household goods and clothes. Skis that you don't use anymore, or helmets that your kids have already used, drop those off. Don't throw them away. Recycle them, reuse them, drop them off. And we have 3 different thrift stores where those things go to. And often a lot of those things go to people that really can't afford it. So we either give it to them for free or for very discounted. So you could drop off things again Monday through Saturday. We're open to receive those things.
Perfect, Rob. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having us.
Absolutely. Rob Harter, one of Park City's finest, with the Christian Center of Park City, giving back to the community in many, many ways. Tomorrow, Tuesday night at 6 p.m. at the library is their Tuesday night dinners. Definitely join there if you are a seasonal worker and want a great meal and a great time. We have much more coming up here on the Mountain Morning Show, so stay tuned with us here on Park City Television.